It was a roller coaster of emotions here in Victoria, with the BC Greens seeming to hold the balance of power, arguably the best outcome for them. But leader Sonia Furstenau finishing a disappointing second in her new Victoria Beacon Hill riding. Here's Sonia giving her concession speech.
It has been such an honor to be an MLA. It's not the outcome that we'd hoped for in Victoria Beacon Hill tonight, but I'm so proud of the campaign that we ran. We knew we were up against a steep hill. We were trying something bold and new, but the challenge was a little more than we could do. I'm so heartened by the support that we got. I'm so heartened. We knocked on 14,000 doors. We attended every debate. We put forward a vision for this province and for this riding that I was very excited about, a vision centered on the well-being of people and communities, on nature, and on our public institutions. It does appear that the Greens are still going to play a pretty pivotal role in the BC legislature. It's a strange time in politics when, during an atmospheric river, people come out and vote for a party that's denying the reality of climate change. But hey, this is where we're at. I am so excited for Jeremy Valeriot and Rob Botterill. This is incredible. This is a passing of the torch, and I am going to be there to mentor and guide and lead in any way that I can. We were an oasis in that legislature. We always had joy. We'd come back to the little caucus room amidst all of this nonsense happening in that legislature, and we always had joy every time. Thank you for everything you've done for BC. And for the Greens. Your work is going to continue. There's so much more work to do. To Adam, where are you, Adam? I can't see you. Adam. Adam, I love you so. You're my brother, my colleague, my friend. We've been through a lot in the last 7 years. I couldn't have done it without you. I've kept my family out of the limelight because this was my job, not theirs. But I couldn't have done any of what I've done without this incredible family. I am so blessed. I am so lucky to live in a family filled with so much love. And so we will watch as the final results come in. I can only imagine what this legislature is going to be like, quite frankly. But I know that the Greens, that Jeremy Valeriot and Rob Botterill will play an essential and important role in this legislature because they are the voices of reason, they are the voices of truth and honesty, of compassion, and they are essential. Greens are essential in our landscape. I will not stop standing up for this party and for the future of this movement because it's needed. And I want to thank all of you for being here with us tonight. Thank you.
We also spoke with Rob Botterill, one of the Greens' 2 MLA-elects, about what his win means for him and his party. A tremendous victory for you tonight. Just walk me through how you're feeling.
Oh, I'm really excited about the victory that we had, and it was all because of the volunteers on my team. They worked so incredibly hard, and I also want to acknowledge the other party candidates. Everybody really worked hard, and all their volunteers worked hard. That's what democracy is all about. So it's a really exciting night for me.
And a historic night for yourself as well. I mean, we've spoken with Adam Olsen a lot tonight, and you took over his riding after he held it for a few terms. So, what does this win mean for you to have two different MLAs in the same riding win in back-to-back elections?
Oh yeah, this is historic in that way that here we have Adam, and he's passed the torch to me, and it continues to be a green riding. In fact, I like to think of it as a double green riding because Elizabeth May is the federal MP and she's green. So a double green riding night is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And with what can BC citizens and BC voters expect to hear your voice in the legislature? What can they expect to hear you advocate for, and just fill them in on yourself as an MLA?
Sure. So my background is that I've spent 25 years as a lawyer dealing on behalf of First Nations and local governments with BC. And prior to that, I was a financial controller for a major chartered bank. And so I've got a lot of knowledge and experience to bring to the legislature. And really, it's hard to improve on Adam Olsen's approach and his tenacity and his ability to be really a strong voice in the legislature. And that's what I hope to be too.
And in his speech, John Rustad, the leader of the BC Conservative Party, he says he would try to take down a minority government. Does that give your party more leverage when it comes to a prospective supply and confidence agreement with the BC NDP?
Well, tonight's a night for celebration in my case and honoring Sonia's contribution because, she's had a rough run of it in not winning that riding, although she's said, and I'm so thrilled about this, that she'll stay heavily involved. But in the days ahead, I'll be working with Sonia and Adam and Jeremy and others to build a consensus around the best way forward. But tonight I'm just really excited to be an MLA for Saanich North and the Islands.
With the Greens now holding the balance of power, all that's left to do is wait and see what they do with it. In Victoria, Joe Sadowski, City News.